Virgin Islands Small Business Development Center is available to assist entrepreneurs and small businesses. The VISBDC is the territory's #1 resource for small businesses and is sustained by the University of the Virgin Islands and the U.S. Small Business Administration. The VISBDC is nationally accredited and provides one-on-one advising, business education training, and technical assistance at no cost. Attend workshops by experts from both the public and private sectors. From idea generation to exit strategies, the staff at the VISBDC are ready to assist you. So don't wait. Call, email, or visit them on the web at www.visbdc.org and Facebook, or simply download their mobile app on the Apple or Google Play Store. Just search VISBDC. Discover how they can help your business grow and succeed.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the VISBDC hosting of the importance of HUBZone certification. Today, presenting, we have the VI Apex Accelerator State Director, Mr. Frank Dixon. Allow me to take
Morning, Frank.
Just to introduce Mr. Dixon. 1 second. Okay, let's continue. Please put your mics on mute and we'll give everyone a chance to speak once we get everything squared away. So, Mr. Frank Dixon, the VI Apex State Director, is a new state director for the Apex Accelerator Program, formerly known as the VIP TAC. Mr. Dixon has 8+ years with Apex Accelerator and formerly serving as the Connecticut State Director. Mr. Dixon is a decorated U.S. Army military veteran with 20+ years providing senior level strategic planning, leadership, and labor management, holding numerous roles in various industries such as military, defense contracting, aerospace, automotive, manufacturing, business ownership, nonprofit, and higher education. Mr. Dixon has a formal certification in contract negotiations from the Matford Group and degrees in business administration and engineering and operations management. Just a friendly reminder to place your questions in the chat, and they'll be addressed directly by Mr. Dixon in the chat or later during the question and answer segment. A copy of this presentation is available upon email request to info@visbdc.org. We encourage you to take a few minutes after this training to fill out the survey that lets us know how we're doing. So without further ado, Mr. Dixon, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Sharika. Hopefully everybody can hear me, and thank you again for joining today's webinar on HUBZone certification. Very important when it comes to understanding one of the aspects of understanding how to do business in various ways on the federal government side. Again, my name is Frank Dixon. I am the State Director for the new Virgin Islands Apex Accelerator. The Apex Accelerator is fully funded by the Department of Defense, Office of Small Business Programs. We are currently under the umbrella of the University of the Virgin Islands. There are 96 Apex Accelerators throughout the United States and its territories, with the Virgin Islands being the newest Apex Accelerator. The VI Apex Accelerator provides free government contracting assistance to business looking to sell their products and services to the federal and state governments. And we're here to help the Virgin Island businesses compete in the government marketplace. That's federal or state, or any subcontracting opportunities. We have 2 offices located here in the Virgin Islands. Our combined office with St. Thomas and St. John is at the 13D Innovation Center. And in St. Croix, it's at 6300 Peters Rest. And we're co-located with the Virgin Islands Small Business Development Centers on both islands. We do have a satellite office in St. John that I'm usually servicing that office about once a week, but We're here servicing the entire U.S. Virgin Islands. And as we go through the PowerPoint for today and understand the importance of one of these Small Business Administration's socioeconomic certifications, I offer you to visit our website, at the end of this conversation, or reach out to us at any time. So our base of our client requirements, we want you to be a for-profit business. We will work with some nonprofits in the capacity of registrations and understanding the government marketplace registrations. But our general qualifications for our clients that we offer the free service to, want you to be a for-profit business or businesses or innovators, headquarters in the U.S. Virgin Islands territory. That's because we have apexes around the country and the territories, and we try to keep it in a territory or in a state business perspective. But we will help businesses who want to understand how to do business in the area as well. Have applicable technical knowledge and capacity for your business, meaning you understand the aspects of being able to do business and be able to sell your products and services. We would offer that you have a past performance history of selling your products and services, because you are looking to get into the government marketplace. And 99.9% of the time, government contracting officers are looking for people who have actually sold a product before or a service before looking to get into business with you. And some of the certifications require that you do have some past performance history of selling your products and services. We ask that our businesses have a valid email address and internet access. This is a virtual environment now, and it's very rare that someone from any government capacity will pick up the phone and call you. They will do it, but it's rare. It's mostly done via internet, email, and it's when doing business with the Virgin Islands Apex, we offer the options to meet virtually, come to our office, or we'll come to your location as well. And also visit our website to fully understand, who we are, what we're doing, and some of our additional services at viapex.org. Some of the services that we offer with the Virgin Islands Apex Accelerator: contract administration. We provide a 360-degree aspect of helping you understand the various nuances of selling your products and services in the government marketplace and marketing yourself as a subcontractor. And how do we do that? What do we provide? Contract administration. We help you not only find the opportunities, but review the contract, review your proposals, and if you are awarded the opportunity, help you understand some of the regulations and deliverables and the different aspects of that contract. Relevant database administrations like your sam.gov, where you can't do any business with the federal government or get any certifications unless you have a cage code in sam.gov or probably registered. Have you understand the PIE system? That's the payment system when you're submitting your invoices and things of that nature. Any state registrations, not just U.S. Virgin Islands, but we also assist you if you want to register as a business in other states. We'll help you understand how to do that piece as well. One-on-one counseling is one of our major initiatives when we sit down and walk you through how to do that. Socioeconomic certifications. And one of the socioeconomic certifications that we're talking about today is your HUBZone certifications. We also help with your women's certifications, veteran certifications, 8A, mentor protege, and any state disadvantaged programs. We walk you through and help you understand that. Subcontract opportunities, bid match, prep, how to market yourself with government-friendly capability statements, and provide webinars and trainings and any cybersecurity updates that's going to be required if you get off into the government marketplace that you're going to need to either secure your facilities or your software. Now that we've covered what the Apex Accelerator offers and where we're located, let's talk about why we're here today, and that's the HUBZone certification, which is a major initiative by the federal government under the Small Business Administration. And it's just one of the many programs offered by the SBA. The entire U.S. Virgin Islands is in a HUBZone. So what we're going to talk about today is the HUBZone program and its benefits, HUBZone map, the program qualifications, how to get certified, and the documents you'll need when going in and certifying your business to get certification, and any questions at the end. Some of the benefits to the program is that, you know, it helped fuse the small business growth in historically underutilized business zones. That's what the acronym HUBZone stands for, historically underutilized business zones, you know, mapped out by the government to help infuse employment and business opportunities into those areas identified. The government goals is to award at least 3% of federal contracts to HUBZone businesses. This is billions of dollars that they're putting into just HUBZone certified businesses. And like I mentioned, the U.S. Virgin Islands designation is in HUBZone, all 3 islands. And that's just being in a HUBZone is just one of the qualifications that you need when you're going after that. Continuing on with some of the programs and benefits, the government limits competition to certain contracts to just HUBZone certifications. It makes your business eligible to compete for set-aside contracts. Businesses get at least 10% price evaluation preference in full and open contract with competitors and competition. Businesses can still compete for contract awards under other socioeconomic programs and certifications. And is used when marketing your certifications and capabilities. Why is that important? Because not only are there specific set-asides for HUBZone, prime contractors and government agencies have quotas that they have to go after to not only subcontract to small businesses, but some of those small businesses with certain socioeconomic certifications, one of which being a HUBZone. And it makes you attractive to government agencies and prime contractors as well for any partnership or subcontract opportunities. HUBZone map. You know, there's a HUBZone map that you can literally put your address, your full address in, your physical business address, not your P.O. box, down to your zip code, and let you know instantly if you're in a HUBZone or not. And as I mentioned, the entire U.S. Virgin Islands is classified as a HUBZone. Every 5 years, the HUBZone program is required to update. They just updated the program this year in July. And I also have a link in the PowerPoint, which will be going out to the attendees today. You can just click on any links throughout this PowerPoint to understand that in detail. But like I said, reach out to me here or one of the councils at the VI Apex, and we can walk you through that. And also, certified firms may continue the program through our annual recertification date. So if you are certified under HUBZone and you have an expiration on your certification, or if you're performing on a contract that's a HUBZone contract, even if your address is not deemed HUBZone with the new map increase, you can still go out. You can still perform on that HUBZone contract. Program qualifications. You have to be considered a small business by the SBA small business standards. We can help you understand how to do that. For the most part, for wholesalers, contractors, manufacturers, it's usually based on your employee size. And for services, it's usually based on your dollar amounts. We can help you understand your small business standards. At least 51% owned and controlled by a U.S. citizen, Community Development Corporation, Agricultural Corporation, Alaska Native Corporation, Native Hawaiian Organization, or Indian tribe. Have a principal office located in a HUBZone. At least 35% of your employees also must live in a HUBZone. So if all your employees' physical address is located in the U.S. Virgin Islands territory, then you've already met a couple of those qualifications with your business location and your employee location. And you can also find the full qualifications for that HUBZone under Title 13, Part 123, Part B code of your CFR, and all of those things your Apex Accelerator is here to help you understand all of the qualifications for that. So let's talk about how to move through with some of your initial steps to becoming HUBZone qualified or certified. Of course, you have to be registered SAM.gov account, receiving a cage code. Make sure you have your general login system account, which is required before you get off some of the government databases. We're going to apply for the HUBZone certification, right, in your GLS system. And the new portal is called SBA Connect, and I have a picture here on the side, which you can access your HUBZone 8A, update your dynamic small business search certifications. The 8A, just a side note, the 8A is currently on hold for now. All applications and all business processes with 8A. That's primarily due to the affirmative action ruling coming out of the Supreme Court, but the government is working on trying to update those things as we move forward. There's also a training video that you can go through and get the general aspects of the 8A certification. You want to check your email, including your spam folder, when you're going through this process, because it is time sensitive when you're into the application and when you're updating and you're saving some of your work. You want to be able to go in and continue to update, because with most of the government databases now, they will kick you out of the system. You have to start over. And we have to submit all required documentations within 3 business days. Submission cannot be assigned for eligible review until all required documents are uploaded, meaning they need all documents in the system when you submit it before the HUBZone team will go in and evaluate, for HUBZone. And be prepared to respond within 5 business days of any notices that you receive from your HUBZone application. And when you're in SBA Connect, you can also go ahead and look at the status of where you are with your HUBZone certification as well. It's very important when you're registering any of these databases, you don't have any certifications, to double check your email often, because there are time-sensitive criteria around that. And when you are HUBZone certified, you'll receive a notification. But also in your SBA Dynamic Small Business Search, all your social economic statuses are updated by the SBA. And you can go in and be able to view your status there along with anyone else when they're looking for 8A HUBZone veteran certified business, women certified businesses, and certifications of that nature. So once you get your HUBZone, the recertification is once a year currently. No program time limit as long as your business qualifies. There is program examination required at least every 3 years that the SBA might review your criteria as far as your location and your employee status. You must notify the SBA if you're involved in any mergers, acquisitions, because that could affect your 8A certification as well. And the SBA, like I mentioned, might visit your business unannounced to do any on-the-spot evaluations. Some of the documents that are required when you're going through an SBA Connect when applying for the certification, they're going to check your address. When you're submitting these documents, make sure whatever you're submitting has your physical address of your business associated with it. They also ask for your employee, any employee information and where they're located, and their home addresses, and various other government documents like proof of citizenship, corporation documents, affiliations, things of that nature. So, and we're here at the Apex, Virgin Islands Apex. We can help you understand how to upload the documents and walk through the process in its entirety. And just to reiterate, the Virgin Islands Apex Accelerator is a free program offered and funded by the Department of Defense to assist businesses understand how to be effective and efficient government contractors, either state or federal. And some of the major takeaways today that we really want you to get out of this presentation is that we have to be fully registered in SAM.gov. You verify your business address and HUBZone map. Compile all your required documents. We're going to get through and create an SBA Connect portal profile. Your HUBZone certification makes you appealing to government agencies, major prime contractors, for partnerships and any subcontracting that are out there. And it provides various advantages when bidding on federal contracts. Any certifications that you are eligible for via socioeconomic, location, gender, veteran status, we always highly advise you to take advantage of that, go after those certifications, because it would only give you an advantage when it comes to specific opportunities set aside for those certifications and make you appealing for anyone looking to partner and for with government agencies who are required to award contracts to those certified businesses. All right, so I know we went through the HUBZone certification. Hopefully it wasn't that fast, but some of the key takeaways is reach out to your APEX accelerator for any questions in any aspect of government contracting. And I just want to reiterate the importance of going after any certifications that you're eligible for. And if you're located in the Virgin Islands, headquartered here, the HUBZone certification is at least one certification that you can go after. Okay, Sharika, I think that's it for me as far as today's presentation. Hopefully it wasn't too fast, but I want to open this up for any questions that we might have.
Okay, so if you have a question, you can type it directly in the chat, or you can raise your hand and then we'll unmute you so that you can ask directly. So I guess while we're waiting for a question, here's a question, Frank.
Mm-hmm.
Can you share the link to the dynamic search?
Sure. I will share the link to the SBA's dynamic small business search. Let me see if I can put that in the chat real quick. I'm going to stop sharing for a quick second, Sharika, so I can pull it up.
Okay, and while you look for that, someone was also asking in the chat, do you have an example of a teaming agreement?
I advise anyone who are interested in our services to go to our website at www.viapex.org, fill out our client application, and I'll move forward with assisting them in compiling and putting together any agreements, capabilities, proposal reviews when they're looking to do any business in that government capacity.
Okay, so for persons that came in late, this webinar will be converted into an on-demand format. So when we close out the meeting, it would be at the VI SBDC training portal. You go ahead and you click and you'll be able to view at your leisure. Attendees today will receive a copy of today's presentation.
And I'm sharing.
We don't see your screen as yet. Okay, now we have to share.
This is your dynamic small business search. And the dynamic small business search houses is where all small businesses classified as small, after you register in SAM.gov, is housed. And prime contractors, government agencies, go into this database to find, and they can filter by small, HUBZone, 8A, any classification needed to be able to find those businesses. I did just put the link to the dynamic small business search in there, but there is another capacity after you register in sam.gov. After you register in sam.gov to be able to go in and update that. And we're more than happy to be able to assist you understand how to do that. Okay. Hopefully I'm sharing my screen again, Sharika.
Yes, you can go into, okay, perfect. Okay, so while we wait for questions, I don't see any hands raised at the time. Can you advance the slide? Let me just provide some information on how to access the VISBDC. Okay. Here's another question. What tax advantages can companies explore business opportunities in the U.S. Virgin Islands access or in general?
I'm sorry, the question was what type of opportunities are in the U.S. Virgin Islands?
What tax advantages can companies, I guess, explore business opportunities in the VI?
That's sort of outside of my wheelhouse, the Virgin Islands Apex. We don't get off into the taxes or business development or business formation aspect of it. I would refer them back over to you guys, Sharika, the SBDC.
Okay. So Dr. Oliver, I'll encourage you to go ahead and contact the VISBDC so we can assist you with your question. But in the interest of time, I just want to point out that the VISBDC has so much more in store for you as VI small businesses. You can visit our website at www.visbdc.org. You can download the VISBDC app on your mobile device from the appropriate app store. Like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google Business, and you can subscribe to the VISBDC YouTube channel for new uploads of our on-demand webinars. So we look like we're pretty much okay in terms of answering everyone's questions. So I just wanted to highlight a few upcoming events that we have. This Saturday, we have Boots to Business Reboot. Starting or growing a veteran-owned business, and that's happening in St. Thomas. It's an in-person event, and our presenter is going to be from VBAC of Puerto Rico, Mr. Juan Morero. On September 27th, in the afternoon, we have SBA. This is another in-person event. They're going to be presenting on small business financing, how to get approved for an SBA loan. That same morning, which is September 27th, we have Effective Marketing in 2023. We will have the Time Capsule Media Group present, giving a brief presentation on traditional and electronic marketing. And they will also be offering complimentary consultations to small businesses in attendance. So if you need any pointers with marketing, we encourage you to attend in person. And for further events that we have coming up, you can go ahead and access our website or training portal, or you can use the VISBDC app for convenience. So I don't see any further questions. Here's one more friendly reminder to visit VI Apex Accelerators on their website. And their website is www.viapex.org. Thank you everyone for attending, and on behalf of the entire VISBDC network, Frank, we appreciate your presentation and the resources you shared today. And everyone, we wish you a productive rest of day.
Thank you.